Hey everybody, I could not find a video online, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to open and change the memory for the HP Pavilion x360. This is the newest one that's out there, and I'll show you because it just looks different than all the other ones. First things first is take off the back screws. There are little rubber caps on these ones down here, and then there's a little plastic piece that covers this one right here. Now, the one that goes up top right here is the same thing like this. It's just a rubber piece that's attached by an adhesive. Just pry it off, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 screws right there. So when you take that off, then you go to the next step. The next step is you are actually going to pry the laptop from the casing right here. What I use is a little pry tool, but it'll pry all around the edges all the way. They're all just snap pieces. This is the actual pry tool that I use. I use 2 of them, so focus. I do it with one hand, but you can kind of just see how it snaps all around, just like that. And you're going to go all the way around the edging. Don't worry, you're not going to break anything. But what you want to do is you want to be careful once you get it all unsnapped. Don't just open the whole thing because there are 2 wires connecting the keyboard to the base. Alright, once you have that, you can open it, and like I said, you can see how there are 2 connected right there. All you do is just lift the pin. Let me see if I can get in on there. You're going to lift the pin on each of these right here, and then you're going to slide these pieces out. Big important thing that you don't want to do is use any metal like a knife or anything to try to get these pins off. As you can see, they just flip right up, and then you'd be able to pull it out. What you want to do is use the plastic tool that I had right there. Now that that's off, you have a few things that you're looking at. You're looking at the battery right here, your hard drive. This is your motherboard. Then you have your USB connectors on the sides. But where is the RAM? It's actually underneath. So to get to it, you have to disconnect everything and then take it out. So first things first, get the battery out. There are 6 screws, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it just clips in place. It just comes right out. Next I would remove is the clip for the hard drive right here. I'm not going to take out the hard drive because it's the only thing connected to it is right there for it. And like I said, battery comes right out. Here's the clip right here. Pops up, and this pulls right out. There are a few other clips around here. You have this one, that one, these 2, and I believe that might be it. And then we'll get to the screws. All right, once you have those disconnected, there are, I think, 9 screws all around. Just make sure you remember which ones that you're unscrewing, because there's a hole right here and a hole right here from screws that you removed earlier, and you don't want to, when you're putting them back, put a screw back in those and then realize that other ones aren't connected. So make sure you keep an eye on those. Make sure you put them all together because they're all going to be the same size. You will have to nurse it a little bit so that it comes out. Just be gentle. There is a connector on the bottom side right here, just a little tiny one that you can just unclip as it's coming up, but essentially it will rise out and then you pull this way. When you flip it over, you can actually see this is where the RAM is actually stored. The shield itself is being held on by these tiny little clips all around it. They're just sandwich retention clips, so if you can get under it and just pry it up, it'll be fine. Then once that's removed, you have your 2 RAM right here. This can be upgraded to 16 gigabyte RAM. What you do is you just push out these 2 clips on the sides, and then it'll pop right out. Just like so. And then to put it back in, just place it in, and then push down, and the clips will automatically go back in place. Once you have everything that you wanted switched out, you just go in reverse order, put the board back in, make sure all the clips are set in place, connect them all, put the screws back in, make sure you put the battery in, screw it back up, then close the laptop. Then make sure you put it all together. The front will just snap right into place. and then flip it over, and then screw it closed, and then turn it on just to test. Thank you so much for checking it out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know.